back to where I was talking about the court case. I was constantly refreshing the court documents, and I clicked a button, and there was this new document up, and I grabbed it. It was called a 2211C 2011. I don't remember the exact designation of the document, but something like that. It was all numbers, 20211. I was like, oh, what is this? That doesn't have a title. What is this? And I read it, and I'm like, oh, this is a report to the court from the mental health evaluators about Lori Vallow's competency. Whoa, that's big. But I'm like, I've watched a lot of trials. I never heard this be in public before. Right? So at that time, I was talking a lot with Justin Lum, and we used to always share documents back and forth. Whoever grabbed it first would just send it off to the other one and things like that. And so I'm like, dude, what is this? And he was like, I don't know if we should publish that. I'm going to talk to legal. So he goes to talk to his legal department. I'm like, probably a good idea. And I decided I'm going to talk to my legal department, which was my female lawyer friend. And I'm like, I didn't send her the document, but I said, I got this document. This is what I read. This is what the diagnosis apparently is. Is that something I can publish? And she's like, no. I'm like, oh, okay. All right, fine. So I didn't, but we talked about the diagnosis, and wow, isn't that crazy? Look at all this stuff. We just had a normal person-to-person conversation about it, as you would. You read a document, you're going to talk to someone about it. And I called him. I'm like, can I publish this paper? And he was like, what? Where did you get that? Who gave you that? Where did you get that from? And he thought maybe someone was leaking it from the hospital or something. I'm like, no, the court put it up on their website. And of course, his head explodes. Like, what? You know, because they're not supposed to do that. And they took it down, I think, like a minute or two after. But I got it. And Justin got it. And I think Nate got it too. And Nate even talked about having it. Right? So this is not a big secret thing. Right? If you do enough digging, you'll see that we all talked about this document. Nobody said what it was. Well, almost nobody said who it was. I didn't say anything. Nate Eaton didn't say anything. Justin Lum didn't say anything. Nobody said anything except, do you have a guess? I'll give you one guess. Dun, dun, dun. Hidden true crime. They went live with the information about Lori's mental health evaluation publicly, right? They didn't get that document. I think Lauren said she did, but she did not. You know why? Because I know who did. Because they looked into it. They know who downloaded it. She did not download it. She got that information because I was talking to my lawyer friend about the whole thing, and my lawyer friend told Lauren, or Lauren got it out of my lawyer friend, and they made it public on a live stream. On no planet is a psychologist supposed to discuss somebody's mental health evaluation with a court publicly on a live stream, especially giving his interpretation of the diagnosis and Lori's mental health issues when he's never evaluated her. You don't do that. Okay? You just don't. But somehow they managed to twist this all like it was my fault. I'm like, I didn't make a live stream about it. I'm not out here jumping up and down with Lori Vallow's mental health evaluation. I didn't tell you to do it. In fact, I quite told you the opposite. You did it anyway. All right. Okay. But I got blamed for that. All right. And yes, I have had conversations with Rob Wood's office about that. And, oh, yeah, you're right. The court did put it up. Yep. Yeah, see? And Mr. Rob Wood's office investigators, who shall not be named because you don't need their names and you should know it anyway. But did I have anything on social media or YouTube or anywhere where I said the words of Lori Vallow's diagnosis? No. I'm like, then what are you doing? What are you looking at me for? Like, yeah, well, we heard blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'm sure you did hear a lot of stuff. Why don't you talk to the people you heard it from? Yeah. So that was something that Lauren Matthias did to me. And that's a big, big deal. Because not only was she lying to the public about my involvement in that, because I didn't do anything, she was using information that she knew should not have been used. And certainly Dr. John should have known he should not be using that. If you are a psychologist, you know better than to do that. What are you doing? But getting that scoop got them a lot of views and a lot of money and a lot of subs. Look at the information they have. Look at that. Wasn't that great?